Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 6 editor tips. Alright, Carrot VR, please come out. He's the one that I'm going to be showing for some of these. He made some of the tips, and I also made some of the tips. I did 3 tips, he did 3 tips.
Kind of bit taught how to do that thing. Right there.
Alright, so
Ellie, shut.
here we have our first editor tip. This is how most people do it. Some lame sign. Dookie, just a sign. But right here we have beautiful, magnificent sign. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. Alright. This one, the reason why I didn't make the circus is because lots of people don't know how to, because lots of people just look at the video, see how to look at it, and then assume. So I'm going to show you how to do that one. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. Alright? So let's say that you have a sign, right? And let's say you write something important on it, you know, like poo, right? And you're just going to set it right here. Look how ugly it looks. You want it to blend in with the surroundings, you know? You want it to blend in. But look how ugly that looks. That's so ugly, bro. Like, that's poo-poo. But to make it blend in with the wall, you want to align it with the wall just like that. And then you want to get microscopic mode. Grab this arrow. Slowly but surely get and then I want to show you guys something. There's a small little sliver between the text and the sign, which means that if you stick just the wood in, you could get the letters to pop out so that it blends in. Alright, first tip done. Now here's an ugly mountain that most people make with blocks and stuff. This is Dookie, bro. But now I'm going to show you how to make a better mountain that looks way better.
Because I do.
So first, you want to set your rotation snap to 0. Get out a sphere.
Stuff and build stuff.
And then you want to get your stone color. I usually use ADA6A6. I'm going to leave that on the screen for a few seconds so that you can copy that code just in case you want the color. And now you want to elongate it like this.
Who's coming here?
So that it's pointy. And make sure when you're doing it, you have this part pointing up with the little pokey part, and not on the side where it's 4 little squares. So now you want to duplicate. You want to string it up using this. Make it as tall or as short as you want. Short doesn't really make it look good. We want that tip at the point. We want that tip at the top. And then you want to shrink this down a bit. You want small pieces for the root of basically the root of it.
Yeah.
You want to make it chunky short blocks at the bottom. So like this.
Just kind of like that.
And then you want to make it smaller and longer. Work your way up, you know? Work your way up until you get to the tippy top. And then you have a cool mountain like this. I kind of did it wrong a bit. I kind of showed it a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
You don't want to use lots of spheres, but you want to also make sure that the surface is also not very covered up with spheres. But it should look better if you use less spheres, less chunky ones.
Yeah. More smaller
Now,
ones.
for the parkour. This is going to be a longer part of the video with more screen time. So this is how most people do parkour on their mountains. They're like just blocks, regular blocks. That's not very fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how to make these two. So we have this.
Yeah.
We have this.
I really want to know how to make this.
We have this. You can grab onto it. spins you around, and
Yeah.
then I'm also be able to teach you this. Instead of having to throw yourself up, it throws you for you.
No, it's kind of cool. What's the thing that for? But
You can make it
probably make it
farther.
better.
All right, so we are going to start by we are going to start by making
Ellie,
this
shut it!
the simple version first. So to make this, you wanna take a cheese block, set your rotation snap to 45. Make it thin. Make it a bit big, to make it as big as you want. I like usually making it around this size so that my hand looks kind of big next to it. And then you want to go into animate mode, and then you want to get microscopic again. Well, not really, just kind of microscopic. You want to put one frame here by pressing A, or by pressing add frame. Bring it up as much as you want. The more you bring it up, the higher you'll go up. And then you can press add frame or anything you want, and then set it to click 100, this 100%. Click it and put in what I put, 2 0 0 0 0 0, 2000%. Now you can go out, and then it flings you for you so that you don't need to throw yourself. And if you want you to slow it, be slowed down, just flip it upside down. Just flip it upside down. Don't slow you down. And if you want to the other side, you can put it inside. And if you want to the other side, rotate it to the other side.
yeah. Or if you want to put it diagonal.
So that's how you make that.
Just kinda
Now
like it.
we are going to move on to the one of the most complicated builds
Okay.
in this tutorial.
Help me.
The spinny thing.
No, not really.
You want to set your
Because
position snap to 0.125 millimeters.
wait,
At least that's what I'm pretty sure.
0.125.
Yeah, 0.125. And then you want to get a cylinder. Make sure it's facing forward with your rotation snap at 45. And then you want to make it a bit big. Size it a bit down. And then you can get any grabbable block. So like this block, or this block, or this block. Any block that you can grab in a cylinder. And then you want to size it up, not as big as the first cylinder, just like a little smaller, like this, like how I do it. And then when you get to this part, you want to turn off your position snap all the way to 0, and you want to size it in, and then good. Now you want to put it back up, and then you want to get another cylinder, this cylinder. You want to size it up, not to the same size as the other one, not to the same size as the yellow block, but just about under that size. Now you want to turn your position snap off again at 0, and then you want to go like that, just get it showing a bit, and just put that in, and now you want to group
I'm
it,
trying to do one part.
right,
Bit.
like that.
Okay.
Oh, you have a problem. Look at the very back.
Oh yeah. I don't really care about that. I'll size it down later.
Oh no, because we're gonna have to animate this part.
Oh.
Alright, and then you wanna grab it. Make sure your rotation snap is on 90, and you don't need to have your position snap. Oh, you should keep your position snap on. And then you wanna put one frame here. Rotate it by this way. Rotate it to the left. And then boom, boom, boom. You want to do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay, I did.
So that it's a perfect. Oh, something happened with mine.
I put 5 on mine.
4, 5. It's really 5 when you count it, but you want to have was frame 0 to a frame 4, not to a frame 5. And then you want to go to this first frame, click on the amount of time. So click right here,
Wait, so do I just like add the animation?
and then make it last 3 seconds by adding
Wait, what do
a
I do?
3.
Do I make it what do I do?
And then 2 zeros. Okay, make it. You know how to make
kind of
an.
forgot.
You want to click not the percentage bar like right here. You want to click anything next to it and then set it for 3 seconds. So put 300, and then you should have this a perfect spinning animation. And now
Oh,
remember
it's not perfect.
that
What?
remember.
Perfect.
Is it not? Alright, you might want to make some adjustments. And then
Hold on.
you want to duplicate it, make it go a little over. And remember that these are spinning left. Now,
Wait, what?
for one of these, you want to
confused.
create a cylinder,
It's not spinning now.
turn it this way,
What? Oh,
and then put it at the very back. Center it with the middle of one of the circles here.
I am so. Oh wait. Oh, I put the 3 at the.
Just make sure that it's centered at the both. And then now turn it off. Put it in,
Oh,
like that.
I am so
Uh-oh.
confused. Where do I put the 3? Do I just basically? What do I do? I'm
And-
so confused of where to put the 3.
Put 3 first and then 2 zeros.
Where do I put all the frames?
None. You just put the amount of time at 3. No adjust frames.
Oh.
And then put your position up to that again. Then rotate it so it's at the side. And then do this so that they're both interconnecting like that. And then you want to turn your rotation snap off.
I swear to God, it's not working.
And then you can make sure that it's perfect. This line here is aligned with the edge of this. So like this. And then you're gonna get a circle stone block, or the same material that you've been using. You wanna put it right here so that it makes it look smooth. And then you want to put another one there because it makes it look smooth. And then turn your precision snap back on. Rotate it like that. Put that like that. And like that. And then turn it back off. Put that in a bit. Put that out. And then you got what you need. And then now you need to group it all.
So do I just?
Oh, no, you're doing it wrong.
Oh.
Look at mine. Look at the very back.
Oh.
You don't need your position snap on for this animation. Now remember that yours, the other one was turning left. We need to make it turn right. So go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure that it's 4 frames. That is 4 frames. And then set it to 3 seconds again. And then these are staying still, rotating, and this is also rotating. Well, this part is still in the same position. And then now you can turn your rotation snap and position snap, and then size it down a bit, and then boom, you got your parkour. And then now you can parkour like this.
Oh. Something wrong, but then I figured out. There.
You can also stand on it.
Oh.
So I recommend only using
I
these in
think I
like
did it.
fling maps. On fling
I don't
mode.
know what I did,
Alright, now that we're done with that, we are
Okay,
done with that.
but
Okay, and then I'm going to teach you this is boring. This is a boring wiggling animation, but look at this magnificent wiggling animation. They're all apart and they're going side to side. You're going to set your rotation snap to 4 Just 50 for right now. Just 50.
Oh.
Size it up to a little pill sized. And then as many segments as you want. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna do 5. Just for the wiggliness. Okay.
What is happening?
And then you wanna go into animation mode. Make it do whatever you want. So just make it go around, but make sure to keep it connected to the segment. And then make sure to make it
I
loop.
usually do rotation tab 0 for the animation.
I know. And that's what I'm doing.
You want.
And then you can group it, and then do the same thing. And then, so you have it got a little wiggle here. Group, repeat. Mom, Dad, the stove's on. Why is the stove on? It's like, oh fuck.
Whoopsies. I guess your dad made a little mistake.
Alright, and then you wanna do it again. And then you wanna put group, and then do that.
Running outside.
And then you have the wiggling animation.
Yeah. Hi.
Alright. Sorry about that, something was going on. So this is how most people make smiley faces. So much complexity. 32 complexity right here. But look at this nice little smiley face. And now I'm gonna show you how to make that. So you wanna put your rotation knob on 45 and take out a circle of any color. I'm gonna do green. Put it on neon. So that's why I would recommend using a light color because it pops. And then you want to size it down. Duplicate and then size it down. Set it to a white color, very white. And then one right here. And then a long one, a big chunky one. Long oval on the bottom. And then you want to create a new one, but then make it the same color as the skin. Make it go up a bit. And then boom. Oh, we almost had a house fire.
Yeah.
And then
That's a very interesting smiley face.
And then
Was it smoking?
yeah, it was going pop, pop, pop.
What?
The stove.
Yeah,
And then that's how you make a smiley face.
Okay.
And then how to make these cool, bumpy, grassy hills. This is the final step.
Bump.
This is how most people make it. Boring, it's flat. Doesn't really have anything to do with it. But then we have this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm in a little grassy field with actual hills. Like in real life.
It's so beautiful.
Yes. Okay, and then now I'm gonna show you how to make it. Alright, and now I'm gonna show you how to
That's
do
the
it.
view.
So first you wanna take this, any color you want. If you wanna copy the color I use, it's 699466.
Yeah.
And then you wanna get this color, size it down, and then get the same color that you used for the grass. And then one rule about doing these little bumps, you want to place it inside of it. You can never have this shaded part here sticking out, otherwise it will ruin the effect. You want to keep it always
Unless if
in.
it's neon. If it's neon, it's okay.
Yeah, if it's neon, it's okay, but we like to keep it on default because default just makes it look more detailed. I
there's
usually
like a
like to
little
have my
bump
rotation
now.
snap on 10 for this type of stuff, or 0. And then you want to put it down more. And then you want to use a variety of
So
sizes.
yeah.
And then just duplicate, make it smaller,
That was like a-
duplicate, make it smaller, smaller, bigger,
Yeah, there's
duplicate.
a little bump right here.
Mhm.
I fixed it. Oh,
Duplicate.
there's another one right here too.
Uh-huh. And then boom, you have your little grassy field.
Yeah. That's...
Alright,
Fell through. I keep falling through it.
bye guys. This is the end of the video.
Yeah.
And count how many this guy's dog barked in the video. Bye bye.
Yeah.